Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. So if you do any kind of traveling and you like places to stop along the way to use the restroom, yes, for nature, you really want to stop coming out of Orange County, Texas into Louisiana. This is probably one of the nicest rest areas our state has. And part of it is because you get to take this amazing swamp walk, also get to use the restroom, and you can get a map. By the way, it is our anniversary.
Yay!
6 years. So we decided to just take our time going home. I can't read the sign. Red maple. I think that's what they're trying to say there. But look behind me. It's beautiful. We just spooked him on accident. So today's March, May 4th, 2025. It's Steve and I's 6th anniversary. We're on our way home. We stopped at the Louisiana rest area coming out of Texas. And we're fixing to go on this nature walk right here. And that little bitty thing was laid up on this area.
I bet you there's some over here.
You know there is.
You can see where they're coming back and forth too.
You sure can. He's just staring at me. This is beautiful. It's really like going back in time. I wish you guys could smell it. This is what home smells like to me. Like mud and dark soil and decomposition, and it just smells so clean. Where'd you see the turtle?
See him over there?
Yeah!
Zoom it in so you can see it better.
There he is. Little head up. If you guys can see these right here, those are roots, okay? So that's roots of the cypress tree. So we call them cypress knots. Well, people have bad habits of going through the swampy areas like this and cutting those off to make art out of them, to make furniture out of them. But when you cut them, you kill the tree. And some of our biggest cypress trees in the swamps began to die because the older the tree, the bigger the knot, the bigger the root sticking up out the water. Because cypress trees, obviously, they can grow in water because their roots grow up out of the water. Anyway, it became against the law to cut cypress roots like that. So the only way you can get cypress roots or knots, whatever you want to call them now, is if you find them floating in the water. Here's a better example.
It's illegal to take cypress knees out now.
Yeah, the cypress knee. That's what I was telling you. You can't cut them anymore because too many people were doing it and they were killing off our cypress trees. Now you'll see this more in Florida, Alabama, than you really will Louisiana unless you're in the bayou, okay? This is called Spanish moss. It is an amazing moss. I love it. I tried to get it to grow at my house and it just won't do it. But when I was growing up, guys, you would find beards of moss is what we called them. So the tree would have a beard. Our oak trees would have moss that would hang 20, 30 feet from a limb to the ground. It was the most stunning thing you've ever seen. Again, that's also getting taken by people to make art out of it, to sell it. And then, of course, pollution also began killing off the moss. It's real sensitive to pollution. We had some kayakers coming out of, that is basically a swamp, folks.
That's a marsh over there, it looks like.
A marsh, yeah. You got a guy over here
Going to the marsh.
going to it. Looks like he's got a fishing pole on his, on the back of it.
He does.
That's called smart. You need an airboat.
I miss
bateau.
mine.
Yeah. A P-row, something flat bottom to make it through those. It's not very deep.
Nah, it's probably deeper than what we think it is. Just because it's a marsh maybe back there, doesn't mean it's not deep.
Wonder if you can rent those around here. I sure do that today.
I won't. I flip over and every time I get on one of them stupid things.
Okay guys, let's see if you can see what we see. As we were leaving, my husband spotted that. That, my friends, is a baby gator. See the eye bumps, and then you see the nostril at the end. Big old swamp mosquito just got him on him.